Well, summer is just a few months away. If you're dealing with a divorce or separation and child sharing is an issue, then right now is the time to deal with it and address those issues head on. Family Law Attorneys Board certified family law specialist Bud Kluick and Kimberly Kirkpatrick are back. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you, Greg.
All right, so, it seems like it might be too early to be talking about this stuff, but, summer is going to be right around the corner before you know it, and you really want to start dealing with these issues right now.
Yeah, we're talking about time today, Greg. We're talking about time in three ways. Their time, the viewer's time, which, as you say, the time is now to get started. Also the court time and our time, and we'll be talking about how to get some of that, our time, for free, that is, say, the attorney's time. But in terms of getting started, yeah, absolutely. By normal course of events, the way it works is as follows. If you react to what we're going to have at the end of this and call us up or you go to our website, we'll set up an appointment for you, a free half-hour consultation, and that probably will take place either later this week or early next week, which is late February. We then if you retain us, hire us, we'll start preparing your paperwork, your pleadings. Your paperwork gets filed with courts, and that takes about a week or so. We want to get it exactly right. We'll work with the viewer to do that, and let's push that out another week, or you're in early March. So your paperwork gets filed in early March. By state law, if you have a custody issue, you must go to mediation at court. And that backlog is about 5 to 7 weeks. So you're looking at mid-April to go to mediation. And if you are our clients, we'll prepare you very much to go to that mediation. You'll know what you want to accomplish. We will give you strategy in order to accomplish your goals. But in any case, it's mid-April. It takes about a month to go before the judge then, and so you're in mid-May when you actually have the hearing. The judge actually makes the court orders for the summertime, and then it takes about a week to 3 weeks to get the paperwork done. So you're talking early June. The kids go out in mid-June. It's exactly the right time.
And Kimberly, this is something, you deal with this every day. You file pleadings, all the time, and it's just something that people underestimate how much time it's going to take.
That's right, and it's really difficult because when you're the parent and you're anxious and you want an answer as to what's going to happen and when is my child going to be with me this summer, it can feel like an eternity. But what Bud has laid out is really kind of a best case scenario. Perhaps you'll have an opposing counsel who has, is delaying things by either not filing things on time, or they're dragging things out because the other parent really doesn't want to have the court address this because they like things the way that they are. So it can take much longer than people realize, and it's a really stressful time, and we do try to prepare our clients for that wait.
Yeah, and besides, opposing attorneys trying to drag things out, there's a big backup right now at the courts as well.
Right. I mean, there's no secret that the state of California is in a tough spot right now economically. The court is undergoing furloughs. We're closed the third Wednesday of each month, and when you couple that with some of the holidays we've had recently, we had the President's Day holidays, so we had a Friday court closure, a Monday court closure, and then a Wednesday court closure, and the staffing is down about 17% right now. So we've got fewer people doing the same amount of work, and really it's tough to get things moved through quickly, and that's something that is all the more reason why, if you've got an issue for summer, you really need to start looking at it now.
Now, a lot of the child sharing issues, Bud, can be solved by mediation. You're a credentialed mediator, but it's a different type of mediation in the courts that can possibly speed the process along a little bit.
Right. It's called Family Court Services. They have an actual mediation department set up. But those folks are not attorneys. They're mental health professionals, typically a marriage and family therapist. And it's required by law. It actually was started in San Diego County, and now it's kind of coast to coast by now. And you must go there. And the viewers need to know, when they hear this nomenclature, this terminology, Family Court Services, FCS, the abbreviation, all of these mean the same thing.
And you have a great offer today for viewers. We're talking about time and shortening the time. You're going to give people an hour free if you represent them in court.
Right.
And they mentioned San Diego Living.
Right, that's true. They must mention San Diego Living or Channel 6. Yes, the first hour will be free. that I work on their behalf if they retain us. Now, this is for actual court case. It's not if you hire us to do a prenuptial agreement or something like that, where there's a much more compacted amount of time. But if we're going to go to court for you and represent you, the first hour is free. The first hour is free.
Not a bad deal. All right, the number to call, 619-448-6500, or they could just go online, FamilyLawSanDiego.com. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. Good to see you again.
Thank you for having us.
And, of course, for more information, just go to our website, san diego6.com.